Hey my beautiful friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a makeup tutorial wherein I'll be creating a beautiful dewy glowy makeup look for the upcoming festive season. This look is going to be all about beautiful skin and with bold eye look which is in bronzy gold color. Not only this, I would be giving you some awesome steps wherein you can hide all those acne happening on your skin or maybe acne marks, because these days I'm facing the same problem. If you're interested to see how I get a flawless base makeup and beautiful eyes with all the affordable products, keep on watching. So further ado, let's get started. You can see my irritated skin. It has a lot of acne happening and there are a lot of acne marks all around my face, and this will be covered in this video. If you want to see, keep on watching. Do not leave me, right? The first thing to start any makeup is preparing your skin and lips. That we've done. Now the primer time. If your skin is irritated, has acne problem, try to use liquid flowy kind of a primer. Do not use anything which is silicone, which may further clog your pores. So the best option in affordable brands I would say is Wet n Wild primer. All the products I'll be using will be mentioned in the description box. You can go ahead and see them there. After I'm done with the primer, my skin will become little tacky. That's what we want, right, from the primer. One is a smooth base to work on and a little tacky surface so that the foundation will hold it or grip it for a long time. Foundation which I'm using these days is my most favorite foundation from Wet n Wild. Best option in affordable section, and I'll be spreading or blending the foundation with the help of a beauty sponge. Whenever you're going to use a beauty sponge to make your base makeup look flawless, the key is the beauty sponge should always be damp. It should not have excess of water and should not be dry. If you'll use a dry beauty sponge, then the base makeup will be blotchy, and if you use too wet beauty sponge, your foundation will disappear. So be mindful while using a beauty sponge. Now we'll be using a concealer. This concealer is again from Wet n Wild. With this, first thing I'm doing is a spot correction. Wherever I have acne mark, I'll be putting it little, and then I would be working under my eyes and the innermost corner of my eyes, which generally everybody have little darker than the rest of the face. So this is the concealer we've used. I'll give you a tip here. If you're going to use a concealer and you want a full coverage, then let it sit for a while. Let it hold its place and then start blending it in with a brush or your finger. Yes, you heard it right, or your finger. Warmth of your finger actually makes the concealer blend in very well. And if you are not so sure with your finger how it would work, then you can use a brush, because brush absorbs less product than the beauty sponge, so you can get a better and a full coverage with less product using a brush. I hope I'm making sense. So just I'm blending it well into my skin. This is how my eye after blending in the concealer would start looking. Let me finish off the second one and be back. See, I told you this foundation, concealer and the primer are the best in the affordable section to get a glowy and dewy skin. Now without wasting any time, I'm using ColourPop compact powder to set my concealer well in place before it starts creasing and cracking and moving around the place. So this is a vital step. Do powder your eyelids. This is an extra step, but it will ensure that your eyeshadow doesn't slip and stays in place. Now let's start working on the eyes. So this is the Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette and e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow I'm going to use to create this look. I've picked up this gorgeous brown color. I'm just pressing it down on my crease to create the crease line and pulling it a little above so that everything is well blended. After I am happy with the color, I'm using a clean blending brush. I'm just rolling it around so that everything is properly blended. There are no harsh lines and things look seamless. Once I'm happy with both my eyes, with the eyeshadow and the crease line, I would be working with the liquid eyeshadow part. This is a gorgeous golden metallic shimmer eyeshadow which is absolutely easy to use and has no patchiness. This is one of the best alternative if you're looking for something which is affordable and a dupe of Stila Cosmetic liquid eyeshadows. Yes, you heard it right. I have almost every color of Stila Cosmetic, but I would say the golden color of Stila Cosmetic doesn't match the beauty of this one. You could see just one swipe and the eyes are looking absolutely stunning. So the eyes would start looking something like this. Now I'm using NYX Cosmetic eye pencil to tightline my waterline. So eyes would start looking something like this. And now we'll be working on the eyebrows. For eyebrows, by now if you know me, you know what will be the product. Of course, my favorite from affordable section, NYX Cosmetic retractable pencil. First, I'll spool down my eyebrow hair so that I can see clearly the sparse section. I'll fill it with the retractable pencil, and after I'm happy with the color payoff, what will be the next step? You should by now remember it. The next step will be I'll be using the spoolie side of this pencil to brush off my hair and the color so that it's evenly distributed. Now I'll be working on the front section of my eyebrows. Whenever you're working on the front section of your eyebrows, always make hair-like stroke. So after this, your eyebrows will look well in place, well groomed, beautifully filled. So you're almost done with your eyebrows. But one more thing you have to do before you're done with the eyebrows is to highlight your brow bones. For this, I'm using a beautiful shade from the same eyeshadow palette, and I'm highlighting my brow bone as well as the innermost corner of my eyes. Now using the same champagne brown, I'll be just smoking out my lower waterline so that the entire look come together. And after you're done with smoking out of your lower waterline, your eyes will start looking something like this. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it worth watching me? Isn't it easy? Now we'll be just working on the eyelashes. I'll wear the false lashes and be back. Okay, now what is most important and we generally forget is working down with the lower lashes. So always coat it generously with mascara. After this, I'll be using this Milani contour stick to contour my face. I'm eating something every other hour, so I've gained a lot of double chin. I'll be trying to camouflage that. I'll be using it on the general places, that's jawline. If you have a sharp nose, you can avoid this step, but I have a little fat nose, so I have to contour my face. Perimeter of my face, of course, hollow of the cheeks. That's it. Now I'll be using a contouring brush to contour everything and put them on place so that they look blendable and no harsh lines are visible. This is a very easy step. You just have to contour your nose, and if you want, I'll make a video how to contour your face in depth. Whenever you're contouring hollow of your cheeks, always blend the contouring on the bronzing products upwards. Same is with the jawline. Whenever you are contouring your jawline to make your face look little slimmer, always contour it upwards, and of course you have to camouflage that double chin, so take it a little down. I'll be soon coming up with a video how to contour your face to look slimmer. So now after the contouring is well blended, I'm using the same concealer to clean up the areas and anything which is not on the right spot, as well as to highlight the obvious points, that is the bridge of the nose and your forehead. Ensure everything is well blended, nothing looks superficial on your face. Always spend time on your base makeup. After your base makeup is done, I'll be using this Wet n Wild blush in peach shade. It's a gorgeous matte blush, and I'm just putting it on my apple of the cheek. Now I'll be using this beautiful peachish kind of a rose gold highlighter from Wet n Wild on the high points of my face. This is such a gorgeous highlighter that somebody standing on the moon will also notice that you are shining for the festive season. Isn't it too much? If you spend too much of your time on makeup, you should lock it. For locking the makeup, I'm using a Wet n Wild spray, using a sponge once again so that everything is well blended, well locked into my skin. Everything looks natural and nothing moves for hours and hours. Now we'll be using a lipstick from L'Oreal. This is a beautiful nudish peachish kind of a lipstick, and I'll put the bindi, bangles and the earrings. How's the look, my dear? I hope you enjoyed today's video. You did? Yes, you did. If you enjoyed today's video, kindly give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Until we meet next, take care, enjoy the festivals, and keep on practicing makeup. Bye bye.